can Niko Bellic, the protagonist of GTA 4, get away with the stuff that we see American protesters doing week after week here in the year 2025? Would these protesters be less surprised at the police acting like they just activated a 2-star wanted level if they actually played the GTA series? Does playing violent video games actually make you less violent? Liberty City has its very own Immigration Enforcement Task Force, NOOS, perfect for testing the limits of federal agents. Today we're going to test Niko's ability to impede law enforcement by sitting in the road, jumping on the hood of their cars, weakly bumping into them, and much more.
Excuse me, coming through. What? Am I hard to see? Watch where you're going.
Are people acting crazy in the street because they grew up playing violent video games? Or because they didn't? Violent video games do have an effect on children that grow up playing them. They don't fuck with the police because they understand the consequences of a 2-star wanted level. Beginning in 2020, I noticed all of a sudden the people I see protesting are the most regular, schmegular, normie, Starbucks drinking, can't defend themselves, never been in a fight, don't even go to concerts, got no street cred, no weapons, really no sense of self-preservation, and they're women. What I've been thinking this whole time is they seem wildly oblivious to the imminent consequences around them, especially dealing with law enforcement. Even if you hate the police, if you want to challenge them to their face, you have to be prepared for the wanted level. I've been aware of the wanted levels, their rules, and imminent repercussions since I was a child growing up playing GTA, but some people were not so lucky to have it in their household. If this was the year 2001, this incident would have been a 5-minute segment on an episode of Cops.
You want to come at us? I say go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
You would have seen it on TV and said aloud, "Damn, look at this crazy bitch blocking traffic." And then you would have ordered Pizza Hut and rented The Matrix from Blockbuster because it was Utopia then.
What you gonna do when they come for you?
For yet another day, there were nationwide protests against Immigration and Customs Enforcement.
You all have refused to back down.
It wouldn't have been a national conversation with 24-hour news coverage radicalizing every basic bitch in your zip code, remotely giving your girlfriend her next argument to be wrong about.
Why doesn't really even matter.
I don't care if her tires were turned towards him, which they weren't.
If it never comes to your doorstep, it will. But what's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen?
I cannot stop! You have a baby!
What's wrong, fellas? Lieutenant Ashley and her squad mates Jessica and Stephanie are throwing together a blockade against a federal police raid this Sunday after brunch. We don't even need a babysitter. We're bringing that motherfucker along. It's the ultimate conclusion to your girlfriend trying to get you to fight a guy. Except it's just you and your 120-pound barking chihuahua of a girlfriend and her bestie that she swears is stronger than she looks versus endless waves of paramilitary troopers. I already went through this at the end of Halo Reach, but none of them played it. I don't think you really want to go out like that, Lauren. You're not exactly built for battlefield glory. The absolute bare minimum entry-level propaganda has activated the most ineffectual armada of women and their low-T butt boys, armed to the teeth with sassy comments and whom are descending upon ICE agents to smirk them right out of town. How are law enforcement officers expected to deal with the coordinated pouting? But most importantly, would these people be less surprised at the real-life consequences of their actions in real life if they simply played GTA 4. Let's see if there's anything they could have learned in Liberty City instead of Minneapolis. I'm AP9000. Subscribe to my channel, like the video, and send me money.
Introducing stuffed crust pizza from Pizza Hut. With a ring of cheese baked into a totally new, thinner crust, you'll want to eat it the wrong way. Crust first.
May I have the last slice?
Actually, you're only entitled to half. Large, just $9.99.
I'm going to be rating each scenario we put Nico into by how accurately it reflects what would happen in real life. I've seen so much genuine surprise when protesters face pretty much any repercussions at all, from police or otherwise, and I'm doing my due diligence here. If one of them sees this video and it prevents just one of them from getting hurt, then that means that this was justified and I get to keep making fun of them.
I am disabled! I have a brain injury! I am autistic and I have a brain injury!
And one more thing. Death and violence is something to be treated seriously. That's kind of the whole point of this. I don't think she deserved to die. This isn't a right-wing video. In fact, it's not even a political video. If you'll notice, I haven't said the words liberal or Democrat or Republican or conservative the entire time, and I won't. It's a video about violence and death, so I'm not making fun of Renee Good. I'm making fun of everyone else.
But what's the worst that could happen?
I am disabled!
So here are the categories. We're going to have Nico test. Sitting in the road in order to stop oil, of course. Jumping on the hood of cop cars.
Your ass is mine, son!
Weakly bumping into people.
Not do that again. I got him!
And of course, trying to get past federal agents and go places they don't want you to be, which in real life is either an ICE facility or the actual ICE raid. But in GTA 4, we're going to use the Alderney Correctional Facility.
You wouldn't be looking for trouble, would you? Don't make me have to take you down. Even think about moving.
And the Civilian Committee Complex, which is meant to be the UN. They're forbidden zones in GTA 4, making them the perfect place to needlessly test the limits of federal law enforcement. So let's get started being obnoxious to them in order to accomplish something. Okay, first things first, gotta get dressed to protest. I've gotta be looking good. A lot of cameras gonna be on me, after all. Mostly mine. Nico's sort of in character here, and he's got to really dress the part to fully commit. In fact, instead of Nico, from now on he's Nanette. Now, it takes forever to go up to your apartment in this game and put the hat on and come out, but it's actually worth it because it's vitally important to... It's okay, I'll just go over here and pick it up. It's just right over here. Okay. Now she has to die. The first thing Nanette, is going to protest is oil. He's been looking on his phone for 5 minutes and is now ready to stop oil. That's right, he's going to stop it altogether. Liberty City actually has a substantial oil industry and it's a perfect target for our 2025 American protester, Nanette. Okay, so what we want to do is stop big oil. Let's check on our phone to see what other liberals are doing to be the change they want to see in the world. Here we go. Okay, I think I get it. You stand in the road and act like they're inconveniencing you when they do something and act like they're cringe and try to pull out your phone and take their picture. Okay. All right. So here we are in Times Square. Good a place as any, a lot of traffic. So let's get started being a noble hero. Seems like a good a place as any. Okay, pretty much similar to real life. People are mad at me. The cops not doing anything about it. Okay, people getting to work. I'm getting nudged slowly. So far I'm going to rate this remarkably similar. I'm starting to think they actually did play GTA because this is pretty much exactly how it plays out in real life. All right, let's go check. Did we stop oil? Did we stop it? Fuck! I must not have protested hard enough. It's okay, Nanette's not deterred. We're right back to it. We're gonna...
Nico, it's Roman. We are gentlemen. We should go to a gentleman's club together.
I can't right now, Roman. I've got to stop oil.
Okay, man. We shall do something.
Okay, now this time, I've got to warn everybody. Anyone watching, some real triggering stuff is going to happen. There's racial triggers, violent triggers. There's just, it's anybody, just viewer discretion advised for the next upcoming segment.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Okay, so this man here bumps into me and curses at me. A clear microaggression. Now, this African-American man would normally have the upper hand here, him being black and me white, but since I'm in the middle of stopping oil, of course, this trumps his blackness totally and gives me the moral high ground. Now here, I'm microaggressed on once again. This guy gets rear-ended, I get hit, so then these two guys get mad at each other and start fighting. Toxic masculinity on clear display. They're making me uncomfortable. I'm just innocently standing in the road. Now, my training compels me to, of course, slither right back over to where I was and maintain a sense of solemn pride, the martyr I am. Here, some more people begin to crash into each other, all on their own, having nothing to do with me. But here, my anxiety starts to swell up, and so I begin to disassociate into a zombie-like trance of endless justification. No longer responsible for my actions, if I ever was. I kick his car because I can tell he's a fascist. Yet another African-American man squares up with me because he doesn't understand the intricacies of stopping oil. As Carl Winslow approaches me, I begin creating some distance in order to take out my camera phone, a classic mainstay of people who start shit and then act like they had nothing to do with it. So this is the most triggering part, and it shows the racism of Liberty City on full display here. Just because a black man punches me in the back of the head for making him crash on the highway, the racist police take action. Now I'm compelled to intervene, put my body on the line to save this black man's life from being executed by the patriarchy. There are two main things we can do in this situation. The first and most common method is to blow a whistle.
What's the whistle for? I blow the whistle when I see ice.
Truly making as much noise as humanly possible.
There are no whistles in Grand Theft Auto, probably because Rockstar knew if Nico had access to a whistle, the cops would be forced to drop their guns, return to their vehicles, ending fascism as we know it. Roll credits.
No, I won't. Tell me why.
The second thing you could do is bring a baby to a police raid. That's all for this video. Stay tuned for part 2. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I have a Patreon if you want to show support, and you'll be able to see videos before anyone else. I have some really cool stuff that's already done. It'll be out soon. But also in the comments, let me know what type of stuff you guys want to see. Thanks for watching.